Alright, it's recording. Okay. Alright. I'm about to spit this piece. Alright, it's Chevy, aka Sassafira. This piece is called Keeping Up with the Jones. So tell me, is having the desire to keep up with the Jones wrong? Tell me, where does the problem come in when one have an aspiration to be exquisite? It's not physics, yet it never seemed to amaze me why every job only pays me just enough to make it. With no other choice, I take it. Cause minimum wage doesn't allow you to get paid based off the way you behave. So I stopped bending my back and breaking my legs. Why go above and beyond your job duty? Wait, I'll go to the army. They'll recruit me. Promise me free college education in place of my life being taken. Hold on to the subject, but you gotta love it. See, some kids get beat while others have nowhere to sleep. Mothers starve so their children can eat. I found myself getting so annoyed when I hear about a college grad being unemployed. Okay, so I work a 3 to 11 shift. No car, so I gotta get a lift home. So tell me again, is it wrong to have the desire to keep up with the Jones? I'm a Robinsons. Maybe that's not where I belong. Who cares that every song I listen to is glorifying wealth, causing me to stand in front of the mirror, eyeing myself. Christians seem to be the brokest, while drug dealers appear to be the dopest. But yet they tell me to pray and stay focused. Yet have you ever noticed that when you stare too long, your vision gets bluer? Now the doctors are medicating our children because they're insecure. But how can you blame them when fame is all that's filmed? So they see what is up to be hip, but they are afraid to even hop, so they skip school, thinking they're not equipped with the tools to be a part of the in crowd. Coochie shirts bright and loud, and the ones that's courting is the sons that's in Jordans. I was so happy when them franchise boys made white tea, so for as little as $1, everybody could afford to be a rapper, cool, clean, crispy, jiggy, fresh. Even though you didn't have bling around your neck, you could afford to get wiped down at least on your chest. Now, the pants and shoes is a whole nother case. It wasn't no checking the tag to see if they were fake. You was a goon in your fruity balloons, and you banged and slanged in your hands. Finally, you can afford not to be ashamed, and we're the same damn thing. I'm trying to learn not to crave the flesh, but every day is like a crazy test. I hardly ever feel at my best, though I remind myself to let it rest. Don't get all worked up and stressed about things that shouldn't have such an effect. They say if you can't hang, change. Make adjustments to the way you analyze music. I know it gets frustrating. You like, this shit is stupid. You live in paycheck to paycheck, paying 1,000,000 bills. Think of it as if you could, you will. But right now, you can't. And truthfully, you may not ever. Because everything isn't for everyone, but everything should be done for the better. What about people who wish they did have the little you do got? Wait, what if one day you were able to buy everything you wanted, then got shot? Don't hunger for fame, cars, clothes, and green. Find greater gratification in other things. Don't be so egotistical that you always try to compete. 22-inch choppers, JoJo, and fresh kicks isn't the only treat. Learn to be content with the small shit like the ability to eat. You got vision, working arms, and it may seem funny with feet. What about people who weep over having a battle with cancer that they can't beat? So the next time you find yourself trying to keep up with the Jones, ask yourself, is it wrong? Yes, it is. You got somewhere to live. No, it's not a loft, mansion, or condo. So what, you can afford to vacate to the Congo. Maybe if you stop spending the maximum of that minimum wage check, you can afford to save and make plans to get all of that. See, we as humans have a tendency to lust for immediate gratification, not realize that the best comes after a struggle of patience. No, I don't like living at the poverty line, but watching your clock and paying attention to the time ain't gonna make you any richer, any faster. Ever stop to think what's beyond what's plastered? Magic Johnson is rich, but Magic Johnson is sick. See, his health may be fine, but wealth is to be defined in your own mind. What you see is not always what you get. They say to be careful for what you wish. Everything is not always what it seems. After the winter comes the spring. So when you fall, just take it as a season. Whatever's going on is happening for a reason. Stop complaining, at least you're breathing. Way too often do we take the smallest things for granted. Real trees can't grow without being planted. So if you allow inanimate objects to be your seed, The only thing that would develop is greed. You may not have what you want, but you got what you need. Yo, it's Chevy, aka Says Safira. Hope you enjoyed that piece. Marinate on it, man. Stop lusting and love. God bless.